up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. So let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, in case you didn't know, that's ICYDK.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices and the World Wide Web. So we got a few things to talk about today. Ciara and Chris Brown, Kim Kardashian, Jalen Rose, Angela Rye. Let's kick it off with your boy C Breezy and the girl Cece, because recently Ciara was asked, would she mind, how about working with Chris Brown again? What's the possibilities of that? And Ciara said she would absolutely love working with Chris Brown again. She said it was actually one of her favorite collaborations. Remember, they collaborated on a song called Turntables. That was on Ciara's 2009 album, Fantasy Ride. Now, back then, there was a lot of speculation on these two, but Chris Brown said that he tried to get with Ciara more than once, and she shut him down. He said he was just too young for her back then. He said he tried to get with her before she was with Bow Wow, and then he tried to get with her again after Bow Wow. He said he wouldn't give up. He said, but she kept shutting him down. Said back then he was a little too young for her, but then afterwards, after she dated Bow Wow, I think she felt a little funny because him and Bow Wow were so close. But he said he was always attracted to her. But I think it would be great if they worked together again. I swear, I would love for them to do Scream. Remember the Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson song they did together? I think Chris Brown, if he doesn't do it with Normani, I think him and Ciara doing the reenacting Scream, the whole dance move with Michael and Janet, I think that would be incredible. I would love to see them redo that, even if it's like a tribute to Janet or a live performance. I think they would crush that. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And a lot of people are talking, man, they want to ask. Everyone asking me, Heaven, what's going on with Ciara and Russell Wilson? Russell Wilson is playing terrible. He doesn't look himself. Is there any rumors going around that their marriage might be in trouble? So now, I'm not hearing necessarily that, but let's not forget, Russell Wilson, even if you speak to his previous wife, a lot of people forget that Russell Wilson was married before. He's married to a white girl. And even he said he can get a little possessive. It's been said in Hollywood, the talks that he's a little possessive and a little demanding of Ciara. Now, lately you've been seeing Ciara, probably more pictures of Ciara by herself than you've seen in years. And remember, she is getting back into the studio for recording, and she plans on doing a tour in 2023, so she's probably releasing a new album, new songs. So while he's out there in Denver, she's spending a lot of time in L.A. Then you got clowns like Future talking about he'll still hit Ciara and stuff like that. So when you got a wife like Ciara, and she's out in L.A., and you got all these clowns out there who has no respect for people's marriage, I'd be throwing interceptions too. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I'm not here to say whether their marriage is on the rocks or whether they're having issues, but I do know that much. The dynamic of her being in LA a lot. He's now in Denver. He's not in Seattle anymore, so he's in a new city. And she's been there, but she's spending a lot of time in LA because she has to work. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. I'm sure they'll be okay. Russell's a good dude, but hey, anything can happen in Hollywood. Moving on to Kim Kardashian. Now, it has been rumored, allegedly, that Kim Kardashian went on a date with Babyface. And this was prior to her and Babyface being at this recent event. Now, they weren't there together, but they were at the same event. Now, the rumor has it that they've already went out on a date. Now, they're not dating, but they went out on a date. Now, remember, Kim made she made the remark that she feels though she would date someone older than her. She feels like she wants to date somebody older than her. And then here come these rumors a couple of months later that she went on a date with Babyface. So just watch out for that. Not saying that it's anything as of now, but, Babyface is a ladies' man, and he would I can definitely see him dating Kim Kardashian. But on the other hand, here's Usher. He sent out a message to Kim Kardashian, invited her to come back to Vegas, where he would, because what happened was she was going to his concert for her birthday. Because of the weather, they couldn't land. So Kim posted on her Instagram, hey, couldn't land here. And so I guess the Usher concert is out, or what have you. And Usher sent a message back to her like, come on back. Now, we all know Usher don't give a fuck. Usher said for her to come on back. He invited her back. Sent a special message to her. And Kim, maybe he'll give Kim a private concert. You know what's going to happen if Kim show up at Usher's concert. Usher's going to be grinding and humping all on Kim. And Kim, I read this on the blog too. Kim don't like to dance. You remember Prince had brought on the stage, but Kim don't like to dance. Kim said she likes to do all her moves in the bedroom. She saves all her moves for the bedroom. So Usher inviting her back. Now, back in I believe it was 2000, these are not the first, these two are not strangers. Because back in 2008, there was a rumor that Kim Kardashian had gotten drunk and called up Usher one night, a drunk call, a drunk text, and said, allegedly said, will you be my daddy? Now, Kim, I heard behind the scenes that Kim was laughing, saying she was drunk when she did that. I don't remember whether it was an actual phone call or a text, but she texted Usher, will you be my daddy? Maybe she was drunk one night listening to Confessions and got turned on. I don't know, but that's what she allegedly said to Usher back in 2008, I think it was. Will you be my daddy? So these two have history. What do you think? Well, is Usher married? No, Usher's not married. He just had a child. But Usher and Kim Kardashian, or Kim Kardashian Babyface? What would you think? Let me know down in the comments. And closing out with the boy Jalen Rose, Fab Five in the house. Shout out to, in case you didn't know, who let us know, I'm looking at the site now, let us know back in May of 2022 that Angela Rye, activist, is dating Jalen Rose, and now they just went public last night at some event together on the red carpet or what have you. Jalen and Angela Rye all hugged up. I believe Angela Rye works for ESPN now. Jalen also works for ESPN. And as you know, Jalen I don't know whether his divorce is final. I think it is. He was married to Molly Qerim, who also works for ESPN. So, the pettiness with exes. Molly Qerim will be making her debut with some man, shortly. I'm going to say within the next 2 months because, whenever you split up, especially if you're a public couple, you don't never want to be the first one to show up with somebody. So people say, oh, they were dating all along, or she was messing with him all along. Look how quickly she got with somebody, or look how quickly he got with somebody. So you always want to wait until the ex show their face first. And then be like, good. Now she showed her face. Now I'm going to show up like 2 months later with somebody. It makes you look like the good guy. Little games exes play. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Shout out to Jalen Rose and Angela Rye. Let me know down in the comments what you think about these 3 stories or 4 stories, however many you want, however they were. Let me know if you would like to see Chris Brown and Ciara do another collaboration, or are you good on that? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks everybody for their support. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood. I'll catch you on the next one.